keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Thompson basketball fans. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera here for an early season heavyweight battle between two top teams. 2 out of 3 for the first time in, well, quite a long time. We could say that. 2 out of the top 3 teams in girls Class B and A basketball go at it. It's number 1 from Class B. Langdon area Edmore Munich 7-0 against number 1 in Class A, Thompson. They are 6-0. Here on our Irie Insurance pregame show on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. With Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Today on our Irie Insurance pregame show, headed this one between the Tommies and the Cardinals. Coming up on the Irie Insurance pregame show of our pregame comments, both head coaches, or I should say one head coach and one filling in as the head coach today. Of course, Mr. Jason Bren, the head coach of the Thompson Tommies, under the weather for the last few games, so he is out with an illness today. Jason, if you're in tune to the broadcast, we hope you get better. We hope you're back on the bench soon. But in his place, Kyle Morhart, alongside Carson Hager, will coach the Tommies, I believe, for the 3rd straight contest. And then a little bit later on, actually coming up next, we'll have Langdon area Edmore Munich's head coach Rob Scher up first on our pre-game coaches' comments. We'll take a look around the Your Live Event Network. 1 game today, a bunch more start on Tuesday in the new year. And we'll take a look at both these teams and how they got to a combined 13-0, 2 number 1 ranked teams on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits, including time off available from day 1. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
On our Irie Insurance show here, talking with the head coaches and on this Class A, Class B, number 1 battle between Thompson and Langdon area Edmore Munich, chatting with the Langdon area Edmore Munich head coach Rob Scher. And Rob, as we were mentioning before the interview, different schedule, different teams you see, but still a quality set of girls you have this year. 7 ways they found to win a game. Your thoughts on what's impressed you the most on this one?
Yeah, you're right. Different schedules and so forth. So it's nice to be able to still play Thompson and Central Cass and Grafton and some of these teams that we've been playing forever, it seems like, because you always want to play those best teams that help you become the best at the end and, you know, help you improve. And so the different schedule, it's been awesome to keep them. But we started, we got a veteran team coming back. We lost 1 senior from last year, and And we had some ups and downs, obviously, during the year. We lost one of our seniors. Jaya Henderson went down after our first game. She only played one game so far, but she came back, played a couple minutes a quarter and Thursday. So we're hoping to have her play at least half a quarter today, if not more. But worried more on the conditioning part than the ankle right now. But no, we got a lot of little things to do to improve on, and but it's really been fun with the girls this year, and they've really been buying into what we've been doing all these years. You try to tweak things every year to what's best for what you have, but coming back. But we're pretty much the same system every year.
You mentioned still some things to improve upon as you look ahead to 2024. What are a couple of the things that this team still needs to do before the postseason run?
Well, right now, I mean, we're not very good on positioning, rebounding, and things like that, on reading where the shot goes, where the rebound should be going mainly most of the time, and we need to box out better. Sometimes when we play a smaller team, we just feel we can out-rebound them, and on Thursday we got out-rebounded by a team that's mainly 5'4" and 5'5" girls, and they went at us and out-rebounded us because it's all on heart and positioning, and they beat us to it. And little things we have to make sure that we play solid like the whole game. We'll play an awesome, let's say, defensive quarter, and then the second quarter it's like, hey, I forget to drop on the second drop, or my backside's not dropping when we come over for second help, and things that we do every day. They know how to do it, and some days it's like lapses, and we can't have those lapses, especially against a team like Thompson.
You mentioned the team like Thompson, your opponent today. Again, they're undefeated as well. They're a number one ranked team as well in their own class. Normally it would be a battle of two Class B powers, but they moved up to Class A. But I know the competition's still going to be fierce today.
Yes, and and talking to Thompson too. I mean, they're liking this new system because they're up there and they have such great competitors and a great team, and they're playing teams now that are up toward their level instead of playing teams they're going to win by 80, and things like that in our region. And so they're a tough team, and from watching them, I mean, holy smokes, they execute so well, and they're so unselfish, and they just they're just a very well coached, very well disciplined, and they play so well together. When you watch them play, they're a very impressive team.
Rob Scher, head coach of the Langdon area and Munich Cardinals, joining us in our pregame. We look forward to the matchup. Rob, thanks for the time. Best of luck today.
Yeah, I hope you see a good one.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of today's clash of two number ones between the number one Thompson Tommy girls basketball team and the number one Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinal girls basketball team, number one Class A, number one Class B. Talking with the assistant coach here at Thompson and Kyle Morhart. And Kyle, of course, filling in for Jason Brend, who's out with an illness. We hope he returns as soon as possible and gets healthy. But 6 games in, and through the changes in the coaching staff, your ladies have found 6 ways to win a game. What's been the most impressive to you in the coaching staff, from a coaching staff perspective?
Well, once Coach Brent was sick the last couple weeks, it's just it's amazing how well the girls have taken on accepted the fact that I'm currently the head coach and just working through it for these last couple weeks, and they just buy into what he's taught them, and they trust in what we're doing as a coaching staff, and they just they continue to work hard and do everything they want because ultimately we have some big goals, and they know what it takes to get there, and I think I'm just happy with the effort and the fact that they're buying in. The chemistry is really good. A lot of good things.
Kyle, of course, you got a squad coached by a great coach himself, Rob Scher, and the Langdon area and Munich Cardinals. Your thoughts on the matchup here this afternoon?
Yeah, traditionally, we have two great programs, right? In the old Class B system, and sure they're Class B right now, but 1 year ago we were all in the same class. I feel like we're all at the same level. Doesn't matter, we're one class ahead of them, but yeah, I respect the program they have over there, and they work hard. Traditionally, they're in the state every year. It's just one of those. It's going to be a battle today, and it's going to be fun, and we're looking forward to it.
And Kyle, as you look at the first 6 games, now going into game number 7, what, if anything, do you think this team needs to improve upon heading into 24?
I think we just keep building on what we're trying to do, and that's really, we got to continue to find that body, box out on the boards. It's such a huge thing, and then taking care of the ball. They're going to pressure us today. We got pressured last night against Devil's Lake. We just got to be able to handle that pressure in that full court situation and be in the right spots and be confident with the basketball. And then, we're fortunate we have a lot of good shooters. So our shooting hasn't really been an issue. It's just matter that we take care of the ball.
Kyle Morehart, head coach fill-in head coach for now of the Thompson Tommy girls basketball team. Again, we wish Jason Brend good health going into 24. We hope we see him again soon to join the staff along with Carson Hager for the Thompson Tommies. Coach, best of luck today. Thanks
Appreciate it. Yeah, I know Coach Brend really wants to get back here, so we're looking forward to having him back next week.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
We're coming on back on our Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Got another Irie Insurance pregame show. James Martin's here for you along with the ride. Quinn Schwab on the camera here this afternoon on the penultimate day of 2023 and the last set of games on yourliveevent.com for 2023. It's been a great year. We've had some doozies, and I think we're going to get a great one here tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, despite the fact that the JV was a blowout in favor of Thompson by a final score of 47-19. It was 11-11 in the first half, but deep in the first half, but then Thompson went on a trail 36-8. Outscoring Langdon. Most of those 8 points, by the way, for the Cardinals coming in the final few minutes of the contest. I don't think we're going to get quite that lopsided of a matchup today, as, again, both of these teams are number one. Number one in Class B and number one in Class A. Let's take a look at the Class B number one, Langdon area Edmore Cardinals first. Rob Scher squad coming in. Scoring 63 points per game, averaging 40.1 on defense. Fun fact, they have scored 60 points or more in every single game this season. And, in fact, of their 7 games, they have only scored odd numbers of the 60s. 61, 63, 65, or 67. Sounds like a multiple-choice question, but that's the number of points so that in the 7 games that Langdon has scored. The most, 61, 3 times against Edgley, Cullum, Montpelier, Nelson County, and Cavalier. Wins this season as well over Dunseith and Larimore and Benson County and our Redeemers. That's their last game, 63-59. That's the closest match they've had all season long. Otherwise, it's been a fair amount of blowouts. Another close one with EKM, 61-55. Otherwise, and a 65-56 at Benson County. Otherwise, the rest have been double-digit, pretty lopsided wins for Langdon area Edmore Munich. That's for the Thompson Tommies. They come in at 6-0. Couple of one close victory at the start, and one the most recent game, most recently defeating Devils Lake 57-46. So an 11-point win there. They beat Botno, one of the favorites in Class A, the west side anyway, 53-46. South Prairie Max, they also got a big win over them. The Royals having a heck of a turnaround in their programs, 55-31. Forward's Minnewacan, 55-42. Carrington, 70-53, and Grafton, 73-47. So the Tommies 4-0 through almost the first half of their region schedule. Hillsborough Central Valley, the only team they've not played yet in the new Class A Region 2. So both these teams come in at undefeated. Thompson, offense, defense, they're 60.5 points per game, 44.2 on the defensive side of the ball. Again, both teams ranked number 1 in the most recent Class A and Class B polls. So one team will have a loss, but I imagine that both teams will retain their number 1 ranking, especially if this matchup is close. Speaking of matchups, the matchup I'm looking forward to the most, a couple of the best forwards in the state of North Dakota going at it, girls basketball here this afternoon. As Brenna Martin, of course, from Thompson, 6-foot senior, and Cora Bating, 6-foot senior as well. It's a couple of 6-foot seniors going to go at it here this afternoon. Should be a fun matchup to watch. Some great guard play as well for Thompson. Of course, you look at Madison Sage, the 5'5 sophomore guard. And great news, as you heard in the pregame interviews from Langdon area and Munich's perspective, they get Jaya Henderson back, the 5'10 senior, after a ankle injury. So she'll factor heavily into the contest. They're hoping she can get some additional minutes. Jalen Swanson as well looks to be a key player this season for Langdon area and Munich. Get on YourLiveEvent.com. We got one other game going on later on this afternoon. In fact, the JV should about to be underway between Hillsborough Central Valley and Central Cass in boys basketball action. That one from Castleton. I believe Chase Miller with a call for you on that one. So a couple of big-time contests. Again, Langdon area, Edmore Munich, Thompson, and Hillsborough Central Valley and Central Cass on tap here for this afternoon. Hope you've had a great 2023. We certainly had. We're going to start off 2024 with some doozies as well. Central Cass hosts Wahpeton in boys basketball action. Thief River Falls is at Holly in Minnesota boys basketball. Minnesota girls basketball, Mahnomen-Waban hosts Lake Park Ottoman in a girl-boy doubleheader, actually. Northern Cass hosts Oak Grove in girls basketball. Sargent County hosting Tri-State in boys basketball, and Oak Grove Northern Cass will also play a boys contest. So that's what's coming up on YourLiveEvent.com. Don't forget, we've got our next edition of the Coaches Show coming up on Wednesday, January 3rd. On the conversations, Mayport CG boys head coach Taylor Kunkel, got a chance to sit down with him. Several other representatives on the Coaches Show as well. So keep that in mind as you think of your schedule for 2024. Take a look at the colors here for this one. Thompson's going to be the white jerseys, green numbers, green letters, Tommies, and a green trim down the side of the shorts. And Langdon area Edmore Munich in the maroon jerseys, black trim down the side of the jersey and shorts, black and white trim, I should say. White numbers and white block letters saying Cardinals. So that's what we got here for the colors for these two teams. We're going to step away, and when we return on YourLiveEvent.com following the national anthem, we'll have our starting lineups. And before you know it, the opening tip, it's number 1 against number 1, Langdon area Edmore Munich and Thompson on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
This holiday season, you may be thinking spend, spend, spend for everyone on your list. But don't forget about yourself and your future. Instead of spend, 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 try save, save, save with the CD special at First State Bank. A 9-month CD with a 5.07 interest rate, minimum $10,000. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Coming on back for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar, live the sweet life, quality products, grow our own. Great careers, crystalsugar.com. And our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Let's start with the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. It's a 5'6" junior guard, number 2, Jalen Swanson. 5'6" junior guard, number 3, Meredith Rumfo. 5'10" freshman forward, number 10, Aubrey Bading. 5'7" junior forward, number 12, Michaela Olson. And a 6-foot senior forward, number 13, Cora Bading. Starters, red coach Rob Scher, assisted by Morgan Titus and McCall Morstad. Starters now for the Thompson Tommies, again on our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. A 5'4" senior guard, number 2, Sydney Schwabe. A 5'8" junior forward, number 3, Jordan Tozer. A 5'5" sophomore guard, number 4, Addison Sage. A 5'6" sophomore guard, number 10, Kaya Hurst. And the 6-foot senior forward, number 33, Brenna Martin. That's the starters, head coach. In absence, head coach in absentia, Jason Brand. Here to assist him this one, Kyle Morhart and Carson Hager. Again, the Tommies in the white jerseys going right to left on that screen, and the Cardinals in the maroon jerseys going left to right on that screen as well. A couple of undefeated teams, Thompson at 6-0 and Langdon area Edmore Munich at 7-0, both ranked number 1 in the latest Class A and Class B polls. Welcome along here for the ride here on YourLiveEvent.com. Martin and Bading, they're even, 6 foot each. So an even draw here to start. And our final broadcast, one of our final 2 broadcasts on YourLiveEvent.com. One of these 2 teams will have an L, the other will keep rolling on their seasons. It's a tip, it's 1 to Jordan Tozer, and we're underway here from Thompson. Tozer through the lane, and a missed shot and rebound Bading. Bading back the other way for the Cardinals. Dropped off here now in the corner. This is Aubrey Bading. Now Jalen Swanson. Cora Bading now back to the top of the key. They swing it around back to Swanson. Cora Bading. Kick out, right side 3. Kaboom! On the way for Michaela Olson. And the Cardinals take the early 3-0 lead on the Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Mullen, Grand Forks, Lakota. Scoreboard. Hurst. Right side, rolls into the paint. Kick out Tozer. Tozer trying to make a move and step back. 18-footer is just short. Rebound taken by Cora Bading. Up ahead now, Swanson for the Cardinals. Swanson, right side of the paint, off the box and missed. Gets her rebound. Another chance is up and good. And there for Jalen Swanson. A 5-0 lead early for the Cardinals. Back comes Schwabe and the Tommies. Looking to get on the board here. Tozer Inside towards Sage. It's knocked out of bounds. 6:50 to go in the opening quarter. It'll stay Thompson basketball. Hurst to inbound there on the baseline left side. Hurst gets it in. Schwabe. Now top of the key for Sage. Sage for three. Kaboom! Madison Sage. And the fans can take a seat. 5-3 now. As the Cardinals back with the ball. Nice roll through the paint, but she missed the shot there that time. Swanson came up just short. And back come the Tommies. Thompson here with Hurst. Steps into a three for the lead. Off the mark. It's out of bounds. Possession goes back to the Cardinals. Both teams averaging 60 points per game on offense, 60 plus, averaging 45 or less on defense. Like to get that defensive number down a little bit into the mid-30s if you can. But the offensive number is good for both teams. Like to stay in that 60 range. As that's nearly out of bounds, and it is out of bounds. And last touch by the Cardinals. So we'll go back to Thompson. Two teams that were in the Class B state tournament last year. As Thompson, of course, in that thriller against Central Cass, falling just short of their first ever state title. Langdon area Edmore, Munich. There's an interesting correlation with a member of the Thompson staff that we'll talk about here at the next dead ball. And there's an and one for Kaya Hurst. Get that here right now as we're tied at 5. Of course, the Cardinals, they opened up the state tournament last year against the Rugby Panthers. They fell short in that one. Rugby pulled away in the fourth quarter. Assistant coach for Thompson, Carson Hager. Her sister Kendall was on that Rugby Panther team that limited Langdon area Munich chance at a state title. The and one is good for Hurst. She's at the 3 points here now, and Thompson takes a 1-point lead, and they got the steal. Cardinals' second turnover of the contest. Thompson with none, I believe. Schwabe through the lane. Oh, nice scoop layup, just missed. Taken off the rim there by Bating. Cora Bating, that is. Aubrey Bating taken away. Now another steal for Schwabe. And Schwabe is dispossessed, but a foul there. By the way, the first foul went on Aubrey Bating against a Langdon area Edmore, Munich. And the second will go against Meredith Rumfo. That's her first. 2 shots coming for Sydney Schwabe. First one is up, and it is good. Whoop. So now 7-5. Schwabe's second is up, and that doinks off the back of the iron and goes back to Langdon area Edmore, Munich. Up ahead, Rumfo. Rumfo, baseline. Trying to find a trailing Jalen Swanson. Instead, it's another turnover. That's the 4th straight for Langdon area Edmore, Munich. Schwabe muscling her way to the cup. Missed it, but knocked out by the Cardinals. And Hurst will inbound back on the baseline left side. A little over 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Thompson holding on to the early advantage. Hurst muscling her way to the cup, and she scores. Kaya Hurst up now to 5 points. She leads all scores. It's a 9-5 advantage for Thompson. So that's knocked out of bounds. 4-0 run for the Tommies. Taking advantage of 4 consecutive turnovers for Langdon area Edmore, Munich, 3 of them being steals. Inbound, Cora Bating. She draws the foul. She'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is going to go against Brenna Martin. That is her first. Team's first as well. And the new rules, 5 team fouls after 4. Then the 5th one, you go to the free throw line for 2 shots the rest of the way, regardless if it's on the floor or in the act of shooting. Cora Bating misses the first free throw there. Bating's second is up, and that is missed as well. Martin taps it out to Hurst, and the Tommies get it back. Schwabe in some space, left side, drives baseline, kicks back out to Tozer. Cross court, top of the key now for Sage. Step back 3 in the way. Kaboom! There for Addison Sage. Knocks in her second 3-pointer of the contest, and just like that, the Tommies lead at 12-5 on a 7-0 run. Aubrey Bating. 3 on the way for Jaya Henderson, who just got into the ball game, coming off that ankle injury. Missed the shot, but knocked out by the Tommies, and so Langdon area Edmore Munich will retain possession. Looking for a bucket here. Henderson, left side. Kick out Aubrey Beatty. Now Rumfo in the left corner. Lost control. It's knocked out, though, by Hurst. Tommies will get a couple of new ladies out there as Claire Colleen, the 5'8 sophomore guard, comes in, and Jalen Avdem, a junior forward, 5'9, comes in as well. In the corner, Henderson for three. Off the top of the backboard and fielded there by Avdem. Calling. Now Sage. Hurst, right side. Driving there on Aubrey Bating. Drops it off Sage. Already with a couple of threes. Colleen will try for one. It's off the mark left side and taken now by the Cardinals. That comes with Jalen Swanson. Under 4 minutes to go on that Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Moe and Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. 12-5. There's a steal. Kaya Hurst, 5 turnovers now for the Cardinals in the first quarter. Schwabe, kick out. Sage, Schwabe, a little dance with Swanson. Bounce it down to Avdem. Gets it back to Schwabe now. Hurst will fire the three. In and out. Rebound snagged by Cora Bating. Arcs it up ahead to Aubrey Bating now. Right side. Schwabe with a hand in her face. Cora Bating on the right side of the paint. Lost the ball. Got it back. Kick out now, Henderson. Back Swanson. Cora Bating, turn around. It's blocked, but a foul on Avdem. That is her first and the Tommies' second team foul. It is shooting, so Bating back to the line, trying to improve on her 0 for 2 performance at the free throw line so far today. First shot is up, and it is good for Bating. It's now 12-6. Bating, the 6-foot senior. Second shot is up, and that's good as well. 12-7. Schwabe controlling for the Tommies in the white. Sage, Schwabe. Hurst, left side. After him trying to post up, they go keep it around the perimeter instead. Calling, now Sage. Dumps it into Avdem now. Looking to move on that pivot foot, but a travel first, and that's unofficially the first turnover of the game for Thompson. After a 7-0 run, the Cardinals have picked up a couple of points themselves. They'll try to keep their run going here with 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. One-on-one defense at the start for the Tommies. Nice feed inside to Henderson. Just missed it. As Sage gets it up ahead. 15-footer is short. Left side. Rebound. Cora Bating. Zipped up ahead to Henderson now for Langdon area Edmore Munich in the maroon. Pass inside to Bating. And it's stolen away by Schwabe, and she will roll to the cup and score. Cindy Schwabe, her first field goal of the contest, taking advantage of the Cardinals' 6th turnover of the ball game. Their left side, Henderson, falls down, tough fall. He already has a banged up ankle. I believe it's the right ankle, to be exact. And that will be a foul on Thompson. That's going to go against Kaya Hurst. That's her first, team's third. Swanson looking for Rumfo. Skies up to get it. Rumfo through the paint, missed the shot. And taken away after the missed shot by the Tommies. Schwabe, Avdem. Bating, tiptoes the baseline. Not quite enough toe drag swag there. And it'll stay Tommy basketball. Checking back in for the Tommies, it's Martin and Tozer in for Schwabe and Hurst. They'll get their first rest of the game. So it is Tozer, Sage, Martin, Avdem, and Colling on the floor for the Tommies. Inbound baseline left for Tozer. Flips it into Martin. Now top of the key for Sage. Sees an opening. The runner is up and smooth for Addison Sage. Up to 8 points to lead all scorers. 16-7, and Thompson takes their largest lead of the game. Top of the key here now for Swanson. Now Rumfo with under 90 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Rumfo drives baseline, closed out, and knocked out by Sage. Addison Sage, a player that before the game, Rob Scher tell me he wish if he could steal a player from another team, that he could steal her and bring her over to Langdon area Edmore, Munich. Is Beatty. Inbound, rebound there for the Tommies. That would throw another wrinkle into high school basketball if you could bring a player on loan, so to speak, as they do in professional soccer. Tozer, right side into Martin. Turnaround off the box and in for Brenna Martin's first bucket of the game. 4 different ball scorers for the Tommies. 18-7. As it was a 5-5 tie score. Since then, 13-2. The Tommies have gone on a run. Turnaround jumper is good for Jalen Swanson. 4 points for Swanson now, 18-9, about an 8-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Bounce, Avdom. Top of the key, Tozer. Out left side, Calling. Back in Avdom, calling for it. Partially blocked by Baiting. And off the missed shot, the Cardinals take it back. Baiting, right wing. Aubrey, that is. Cora gets it now. It's poked into the air by Avdom. Cora Baiting taps it back out to Aubrey Baiting. Shot clock turned off. Henderson's 3. Bounces in and out. Double team for the rebound. Collected by Sage with 8 seconds. Colling, 5. Sage, 3. Step back 20-footer is missed short. And the rebound goes to the Cardinals at the end of the first quarter on the Nodak Insurance Company Grand Forks, Dakota, Chris Moen Agency scoreboard. Thompson 18, Langdon area Edmore, Munich 9.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, Jennifer Worley in Cavalier. In between the quarters here, Thompson 18, Langdon area Edmore, Munich 9 on that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Scan that QR code to learn how Chris can be an agent with answers. Or send him an email, kmoen@nodakins.com. So it was a 5-5 tie early in the first quarter, but from that point on, the Tommies have been in control, outscoring the Cardinals 13-4. Very similar to how the JV matchup started. Close game, and then Thompson pulled away. We'll see if the Cardinals can reel those Tommies back in. Rumfo and the Cardinals traveling left to right on that screen in the maroon jerseys. Into Cora Baiting. Finding Swanson on the doorstep. She missed the shot but draws the foul. The foul is going to go against Cindy Schwabe. That is her first. And the first of the quarter for the Tommies. As at the free throw line, Jalen Swanson sends it through the laces. Swanson's second is up, and that's good as well. They missed the first 2, but since then, the Cardinals 4 for 4 at the free throw line, 18-11. That's the other change, of course, with the fouls that they reset after every quarter. It's not like fouls in a first half or second half. It's quarter now. Hurst, right side. Rifles it over, left side. Schwabe fires the 3, in and out, rebound. Up for grabs, and stolen away there by the Cardinals. Swanson. Kick out, Rumfo, right corner 3, off the mark. Rebound taken for Tozer as she stumbles over a Cardinal. She keeps the ball. Tozer, cross-court pass. Hurst with it now. Nice ball fake. Steps into the lane and drains it. Kaya Hurst up to 7 points now. Second only in Addison Sage's 8. It's 20-11. Rumfo through the lane. It's blocked out of bounds by the Tommies. 6:55 remaining here in the opening half. Just one tie, I believe, and one lead change. Tommies' largest lead being by 9. Tozer. Schwabe. Oh, Tozer right side. Deals it into Martin. Oh, nice move in and around the defender for Brenna Martin. The 4 points there, 22-11. Largest lead in the ball game now for the Tommies. They're doubling up on the Cardinals here as we round out 2023. Cora Bating dumps it inside. Kick out to Aubrey Bating for three off the mark. Rebound taken by Hurst. Or by Sage, excuse me. Now Hurst. Tozer for three. Short. Rebound. Tozer through the lane around defenders, but a travel first. Second turnover of the game for the Tommies is back in for the Cardinals is Aubrey Bating. So it's Aubrey and Cora Bating out there right now, as also in Michaela Olsen. I believe she was the one that actually checked in. Rumfo and Swanson. Here's Olsen now. Looking down inside, Cora Bating off the box and missed. Nice, great double team defense for Martin and Sage to keep Cora Bating at bay. Here's Hurst. Martin, left elbow, drained it. Brenna Martin up to 6 now. It's the third Tommy with 6 points or more, and a timeout is called by Rob Scher and the Cardinals. 24-11 on the Nodak Insurance Company, Grand Forks, Dakota, Chris Moen Agency scoreboard. Thompson with the lead in the second quarter.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Coming out of the timeout on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Lakota scoreboard. 24-11, Thompson. Top-ranked team in the state in Class A girls basketball with a 13-point lead over the top team in Class B. Rumfo throws it away. 7 turnovers now for the Cardinals in this opening half to 2 for Thompson. Sage, Martin, left side. Not about a 3 for a brief second. We'll hold on to it. Around the horn we go. Right side, Hurst rifles it in. Nice pass, Martin. Higher percentage shot. It's Brenna Martin. 2 points in the first quarter. 6 now in the second for a total of 8. Her and Addison Sage, each with 8 points. 7 for Kaya Hurst to lead the way for the Tommies. Inside, Rumfo fouled. This one is going to go, it's a second team foul, by the way, in the second quarter for the Tommies. It's going to go against Jordan Tozer. That's her first. Meredith Rumfo's first free throw is good, and so the free throw stretch continues. 2-5 consecutive now for the Cardinals. Problem is, that's the only place they've gotten points in the second quarter. Rumfo's second is good. 4 points in the second quarter for the Cardinals, all coming from the free throw line. Tozer, Martin, a little bit of a fake handoff to Tozer, gets to Hurst, who missed the shot. Rebound, Hurst scoops it over to Sage. Now Schwabe, right side, drives into the lane, surrounded, but finds the open. Kaboom! By Jordan Tozer, 29-13. Right side, now top of the key, Cora Bating trying to answer. Kaboom! Cora Bating. First field goal of the second quarter for the Cardinals. 29-16. Schwabe with some nice handles there to keep hold of the ball. Hurst driving inside off the box, missed. Martin, rebound is up and missed. Cora Bating with the board now. And the Cardinals will bring it back. Trying to put some momentum together. Bating, nice snag, left side of the paint. Good shot, just couldn't quite find the bottom of the bucket that time. We're halfway through the second quarter. Schwabe, right corner. Now Sage, nice move around 4 Cardinal defenders. Couldn't get that one down either. As the bucket's not getting holiday season love out to the shooters. Schwabe, little bit out of control, but they'll maintain possessions off of the Cardinals as they just committed their 8th turnover of the game. Henderson is in as well as for the first time, Heavenly Janice, 5'5" senior, also in for the first time today for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Langdon area Edmore Munich going on a modified zone here, it looks like, and they might slip to a one-on-one now. 3.5 to go in the opening half. Tommies have led for the majority of the contest. Sage, left side, in towards Martin. It's tapped out by Cora Bading, and now it's the Tommies' third turnover of the game. Aubrey Bading, top of the key, into Swanson. Cora Bading with an opening on the baseline, but Swanson gets away, puts up a shot, and it's taken back by the Tommies. Schwabe, virtually untouched to the bucket, but missed it. And stuck on 29-16 for a couple of minutes here now as Cora Bading for three. That's partially blocked. And off the missed shot, that will come back to Thompson. Look out from behind. Hurst is able to fling it over towards Sage, but the Tommies will turn it over for the fourth time today. Avdom and Colling check back in for Tozer and Martin. 2:43 remains here in the opening half. Relatively fast-moving first half. With the Tommies holding the advantage, trying to move to 7-0. The Cardinals at 7-0 right now. Henderson, step-back jumper is missed short. Rebound to Janis. Janis baseline, Henderson, and one for Jaya Henderson. Third foul of the quarter for Thompson, and it's going to go against Cindy Schwabe. That's the first Tommy with 2 personals. Tozer will check in, likely for Schwabe. Henderson completes the old-fashioned three-point play, and 3 points for her, again, coming off that ankle injury. Played some minutes in the win over our Redeemers earlier this week. Trying to get back into the full rhythm of a game. 29-19, nice find to Avdom. Jalen Avdom with their first buckets of the game. 31-19. Swanson drops off. Now Cora Bading. Turnaround. Avdom with a partial block. Rebound. Aubrey Bading. And rebound now Avdom again. There are 2 minutes to go in the opening half. 31-19 Tommies. Defending runners-up. As that's a good find. Avdom now with a couple of buckets. And this Tommy team, as Rob Scher mentioned, head coach of Langdon, mentioned before the game of the pregame comments, this Tommy team plays really unselfish basketball, and that makes them tough to play against. It's showing right now as a 3 on the way for Swanson is missed. Nice box out by Colling. That was a concern for both coaches, trying to get the rebound and win the glass. Sage, Tozer now. Hurst, 3 on the way. In and out, and rebound Swanson. Jalen Swanson, outlet pass, up ahead, Aubrey Bading. Nice poke out of bounds by Tozer. Good defense there by the Tommies as Martin will check back in, this time for Hurst. For the Tommies, 6 different Tommies have at least 2 points. Actually, let me update that. 6 different Tommies have at least 3 points. It's Cora Bading with a nice bucket. Turnaround up and in. She's up to 7 now to lead all Cardinals. 33-21. Avdom. Now Colling. Tozer left side with about a 18-second differential. 3 in the way. Kaboom there for Addison Sage, her third three-pointer of the contest, 36-21. Swanson. And one for Jalen Swanson. Swanson at the line, trying to complete that old-fashioned three-point play as Rumfo's going to get back into the game as well, and for Janis. It's Rumfo, Henderson, the Badings, Aubrey and Cora, and Swanson now to attempt a free throw, 2 for 2 on the game. That one's up and good as well. 36-24. Sage, Martin, Colling, Avdom, and Tozer. Hold for the final shot. Avdom rolling through the paint. Missed it. Rebound baiting, and now the Cardinals will get one last chance. Henderson with 9 seconds. Dropped off. Swanson, 5. Into baiting, 3. Turnaround blocked by Avdom. And the Tommies will go in at the half, leading 36-24. On that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Tommies lead by 12 heading into half. Back for the halftime recap after this.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to our halftime recap here on our Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. Thompson 36, Langdon area, Edmore, Munich 24. Taking through the stats and storyline here of the first half. It was a 5-5 tie before Thompson went on an absolute roll, leading 18-9 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored the Cardinals in the second, 18-15. Outscoring them from that 5-5 tie, 31-19 to lead it again, 36-24. And I believe just one tie and a lead change. Langdon led early. And Thompson is now in front. Leading scorers for Thompson is Addison Sage, 11 points off 3 made three-pointers. Other scores for the Tommies, 8 for Brenna Martin, including 6 in the second quarter. 7 for Kaya Hurst, 4 for Jalen Avdom, and 3 each for Cindy Schwabe and Jordan Tozer. The Tommies committed unofficially 4 turnovers in that first half. 6 fouls. Only one with more than one. That was Cindy Schwabe with 2. And they were 2 of 3 from the free throw line. For Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, they were led in scoring by Jalen Swanson's 9 points, including 3 made free throws. The rest of the Cardinals scorers, Cora Bating was 7, 3 each for Michaela Olson and Jaya Henderson, and 2 points for Meredith Rumfo. The Cardinals are 8 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. They committed, I have them down for just 2 personal fouls, but 8 turnovers. So again, that's the stats and storyline here of the contest so far at the half. Number 1 ranked team in Class B, Langdon area Edmore, Munich. Number 1 ranked team in Class A, Thompson so far. Thompson having the edge, but we still have a half of basketball left to be played. Speaking of play, they're playing bingo here in Thompson. So we'll let them conclude that and see whose card comes out the most colorful, if you will. And we'll come back for the second half here from Thompson after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
To Thompson, basketball fans, James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera here this afternoon as we are getting ready to round out 2023 on YourLiveEvent.com. It's been a fantastic year of athletics, and we'll keep on rolling into the new year. I want to remind you, of course, you just saw some information on our Your Live Event Coaches Show. We'll tell you about who's going to be on the show this week. Again, as I mentioned, Mayport CG boys basketball coach Taylor Kunkel is on. We'll have a Barnes County boys basketball preview with Calvin Kraft. And our senior spotlight is Isaac Caravo of Detroit Lakes football. We also will hopefully, those three are confirmed. We also will hopefully have Kidwood boys basketball, Northern Cass boys basketball, Goodrich Grigla boys basketball, and Fargo Davies boys basketball on the show. So it's you could say it's the boys club on January 3rd on YourLiveEvent.com on our coaches show. Lots of great guests coming up. Of course, talking hockey, football, hockey. We are talking about football with our senior spotlight, but talking about hockey, basketball, wrestling, of course, and some other notes. You'll want to tune into the Your Live Event Coaches Show, YourLiveEvent.com. Search for our Your Live Event YouTube page to stay in the know with your favorite teams and favorite coaches. Thompson will get the ball to start the second half, leading 36-24 in the Nodic Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Scan the QR code down towards the bottom of that scoreboard, bottom right-hand side. Thompson going to start with Hurst, Schwabe, Sage, Tozer, and Martin. Their starters on the floor for the Cardinals. Their starters, the Badings, Aubrey and Cora, Swanson, Rumfo, and Olsen. It's knocked out of bounds, and Thompson turns it over. They only had 4 in the first half. There's 1 there, 5 total, 8 total for Langdon area Edmore, Munich. Of course, you want those turnovers to be single digits for the game. That's really good. Down to the baseline, kick out Swanson. Cora Bading right side. Jumper's good. Cora Bading with 7 points in the first half with a bucket there, 36-26. Largest lead of the game for Thompson has been 15. Back when it was 36-21. So a little 5-0 run now for the Cardinals to stretch the halves. Hurst in the corner now, Schwabe. 15 on the shot clock. Bounce it down. Hurst for 3. Boom! Drained it. Kaya Hurst knocks in her first 3-pointer of the contest. She has 10, second only to Addison Sage's 11. 39-26. Thompson back up by 13. Cora Bading working on Martin as she dribbled it off her foot and out of bounds. Both these teams average 60 points per game. They allow 40 to 45 points per game on defense. Right now, the Tommies well on their way towards those 60 points offensively. Langdon's got a little more work to do to get there. Has a nice steal. That'll help for Cora Bading. Again, 4 turnovers in the entire first half for Thompson. They have 2 in the first 90 seconds of the second half. So Langdon area more Munich keeping that defensive pressure. Rob Scher on the pregame interview saying they need to be more consistent, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Rumfo and the Cardinals trying to navigate this one-on-one defense from Thompson is Bading and Martin. Key matchup there at the top of the key. 5 on the shot clock and a turnover there as Schwabe continues to handle the rock. Cindy Schwabe backs it out and drops it off for Jordan Tozer. Now Addison Sage, bounce in Brenna Martin. Schwabe dancing left side of the paint, kick out Tozer. Now Kaya Hurst, all 5 players on the floor touching the ball. That's usually a good sign, and it works there for the Tommies to get a bucket. 12 points now for Kaya Hurst, leading all scorers. 41-26, back up to a 15-point lead. Bading, step back jumper is missed left side. And try to save it, but turns it over to the Tommies. 3 on the way is missed, and a rebound for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Dropped off Swanson. Aubrey Bading, now Cora Bading, left corner. Martin and Bading, both 6 foot. As Bading finds Aubrey Bading inside, missed the shot. Another rebound for the Tommies. As the pace slows down just a bit, Martin. Hurst. Now left side for Sage. Martin. Tozer. Hurst for 3. Missed. Out of bounds. Jay Henderson will check back in for the Cardinals. Henderson comes in for Olsen. Henderson again coming off that ankle injury for the 5'10 senior. 2 experienced teams, of course, they both made it to the state tournament last year in Class B. Langdon trying to make it back to the B state tournament, and Thompson trying to get to the new A state tournament. Turnaround jumper is up and good there for Cora Bading. Inside now, Martin waits for the defender and scores. Brenna Martin and Cora Bading exchange buckets, 43-28. The lead is back up to 15 for Thompson. Henderson fires the 3, short. Rebound to Tozer on a nice box out. Drops it off here to Schwabe. Tozer in the corner. Kick out Hurst for 3. Off the mark and a rebound taken now by the Cardinals in Swanson. Aubrey baiting now. Cora baiting. That's a long two, and she drains it. Cora baiting all 6 points for the Cardinals here in this third quarter, 43-30. Both teams exchange buckets. 36-24 at the half. 18-9 at the end of the first quarter, both in favor of Thompson. Hurst with a nice rebound and kick out. That's great athleticism right there. But a missed shot for Addison Sage. Swanson trying to navigate and has to wait for the Cavalry to come back. Rumfo and a foul before any possible travel. This foul is going to go against Addison Sage. That is her first and Thompson's first of the third quarter. I beg your pardon, that's the Sage's second. So that rattles home. Rumfo with the free throw there. As the Cardinals are now connected on 7 consecutive free throws. Cut the lead now to 12. And they cut it to 11. Rumfo, perfect 4 for 4. Jalen Swanson, a perfect 3 for 3. Baiting is 2 for 4. And Jay Henderson's 1 for 1. Individually for the Cardinals. Inside, Schwabi on a cut. Kick out Martin, top of the key. Now dropped out left side. Nice pass. Avdom. Jalen Avdom's been in the right place at the right time a lot today. 6 points for Avdom, 45-32. Baiting. Looking inside. Cora baiting. Jumper is good. Cora baiting. 7 points in the entirety of the first half. She has 8. Not even 6 minutes into the third quarter. 45-34. Colling. Left corner for Sage. Round the horn right side, Schwabi. Schwabi dropped off now, Colling. Just inside the free throw line now, Avdom. Back around the horn to Schwabi with 10 on the shot clock. Cindy Schwabi drives baseline, kick out. Martin, 20-footer is short. Rebound up for grabs, and it's a jump ball. That might be the first jump ball we've had today. 45-34 as Hurst checks in for Sage. Tozer's in for Martin. So it's a little bit of a smaller lineup with Avdon, really the 5, kind of the post player, to draw Cora baiting. Baiting against 6 foot Avdom 5'9", so she could certainly handle her own. Though Baiting's got a slight advantage. Henderson for 3, short, rebound. Nice box out for Cindy Schwabi, proving it's not about the height of the players, it's about the muscle. It's about the intensity, it's about the will to get that ball. Tozer, oh, nice, fine, through the lane, scores. Jordan Tozer with a bucket, 47-34 now. 1:40 to go here, 100 seconds in the third quarter. Right side, Cora Baiting, turnaround is up, and she cannot be stopped. Cora Baiting with 10 points in this third quarter, up to 17 now. 47-36. Avdom. Now to Hurst. Schwabi. Kick out. Colling. Out about a 3, won't take it. Now Schwabi into the lane and draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Cindy Schwabi. The foul is going to go against Cora Baiting. That is going to be her first. And the team's first of the quarter. I think they've committed just 3 fouls the entire game. Langdon area Edmore Munich. Shot for Schwabi is up and good. First free throw attempted since the first quarter for Thompson as Jalen Swanson heads to the bench for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Olsen checks back in for the gals in maroon. Schwabi second is missed. Rebound Cora Baiting. Schwabi now 2 for 4 on the game for the free throw line. 48-36. Heavenly Janice also in for the Cardinals. She has the ball dropped off. Cora Baiting chucks it down to Henderson. She retreats back. 3 on the way for Olsen off the mark. Nice box out. Avdom again. Tozer. Right side. Hesitates. Now dribbles inside. Slings it on out to Hurst. Hurst opening through the lane. Scores. Kaya Hurst. An excellent game for her. She's up to 14 now to lead all Tommies. 50-36. Cora Beatty out Jaya Henderson. Now Olsen got an identical shot in game clock. Baiting in Henderson. Henderson turnaround off the box and in for Jaya Henderson. Just her second basket of the game, 50-38. 6 seconds, Colling three, kaboom! Claire Colling, 53-38, heave at the horn, won't fall. The Tommies will carry a 15-point lead into the fourth quarter on YourLiveEvent.com and the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Lakota scoreboard.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Back for the start of the fourth quarter on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera. 53-38, Thompson Tommies holding on to that 15-point lead over the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. The Tommies and the Cardinals were tied at 5 apiece. Since then, the Tommies have surged ahead, and they have not looked back as of yet. But, of course, Rob Scher's squad, talented players, talented coaching staff, talented program. So we still got 8 minutes to go, and anything can happen. So these Tommies have not made a lot of mistakes today. 6 turnovers. Only 11 for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Normally, going into a fourth quarter, 11 turnovers, not bad. But against Thompson, you got to be good. That's Cindy Schwabe with a nice find. Couple points for her. She's up now to 6 on the game. 55-38, largest lead of the game. As Henderson gets whacked. Foul's going to go against Jordan Tozer. That's her second. Team's first of the quarter. Thompson, after I believe 7 fouls in the first half, just 2 so far in the second half, as the pace has definitely slowed down a little bit. Henderson in to Aubrey Baiting, trying to find Cora Baiting. It's stolen away by Jordan Tozer. Sage, Tozer, now Hurst, Schwabe. At the free throw line, jumper for Sage. Oh, nice move for Addison Sage. Her first bucket, by the way, of the second half. She's got 13 points. Second only to 14 for Kaya Hurst. 57-38 as Thompson continues to pull away. They average 60.5 per game. They look like they're definitely going to get to that. Cora Baiting for 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Kaya Hurst. Hurst, now Schwabe. Tozer. Hurst. Oh, nice find. Cindy Schwabe for 3. Short. And ball will go to Langdon area Edmore Munich. I think it hit the support cable, and so a timeout is called by Rob Scher. 57-38, 6:42 to go here in the contest. Timeout Langdon. Thompson leads on the Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Lakota scoreboard. 57-38.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
out of the timeout. Thompson leading Langdon area Edmore Munich 57-38. 6:42 to go here in the contest. As Tommies have stretched their lead to its largest of the game, 19. Corbating into Meredith Rumfo. Turnaround is up and missed. Rebound, Jalen Swanson up and good. Jalen Swanson, her first bucket of the second half, 57-40. As the Cardinals turn up the pressure, they force a turnover. And Cora Bating, a little too much mustard on that shot. Well, that's what the Cardinals have to do right now. They want any chance to get back into this one. Number 1 ranked team in Class B, 57-40. As Martin lost it, it's deflected off of Langdon, and it will stay Tommy basketball. So Cardinals turn up the pressure, and it's been a little challenging for Thompson to get away from it, but they do get across the timeline here. Hurst, Sage, Tozer now around to the corner. Hurst now back around Tozer. They're going to milk some of this clock here and make sure that everybody gets to touch the ball. Sage, boom! Addison Sage knocks in her 4th three-pointer of the contest. She's up to 16 now, 60-40. Great assist, though, by Brenna Martin. Want to make that mention as Martin gets the board. The Tommies have reached their average, approximately 60.5, so maybe need one more point. But Rumfo for the Cardinals. Nice shot, couldn't quite get it to fall as Sage with the rebound, and it's going to be a turnover on Thompson. Hurst did not reestablish herself in bounds before the catch, and so she'll go off. But coming in for the first time here this afternoon, it's Andy Schwab, 5'6" freshman. Down baseline left there for Swanson. Rumfo wide open 3. Kaboom! Meredith Rumfo knocks down the 3 for the Cardinals, 60-43. Sage, Schwabe, Tozer. Schwabe now. Tozer play a little catch on that left side, deals it into Martin. Nice post move for the bucket, Brenna Martin. 12 points on the night, not too shabby for the 6-foot senior. 62-43. Langdon could very well be the first time this season they don't score 60 points in a game. Corbating, nice fine backdoor cut. Jalen Swanson couldn't finish the job, and that's been kind of the theme of the night for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Shots that normally should fall are not falling. Kudos to the Thompson defense. It's Tozer, cross court. Schwabe, 3, kaboom! Sydney Schwabe now up to 9. 65-43. Thompson has proven themselves for sure that they should remain the number 1 ranked team in Class A. Kaboom on the other side for Jaya Henderson. Her first made three-pointer of the contest, 65-46. Martin, Sage, kick out Schwabe. Tozer in the corner, back to Schwabe. Sage. Martin looking inside from Tozer, and it's stolen away by Henderson. Corbating in the corner. Now Henderson looking inside, stolen away by Schwab. Andy Schwab brings it up ahead after the Cardinals' 13th turnover of the game. Get some check-ins. Avden will check in for the Tommies. Janice and Olsen check in. Martin for Thompson is out, as is Aubrey Bating and Rumfo. 65-46. The Cardinals will come up short for the first time this season, but make no mistake, they're going to be a legitimate threat, a maybe even legitimate favorite to win the state title. Mayport CG girls might give them a run for their money. They should give them a run for their money. Under 3 minutes to go as that's knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals. 17 first-place votes went to Langdon, 3 to Mayport CG, but both teams have had some good wins. They've played some good teams, and Mayport CG talked to Keenan Conshock earlier this season on the Wiley Coaches Show. And that team looks virtually unstoppable. The Mayport CG machine rolls on from volleyball to girls basketball. As for Thompson, they're 4-0 in the region. They have yet to play Hillsborough Central Valley as Avdom missed the shot. Rebound and a foul. Henderson draws the foul on Avdom. That's her second, team second as well. So again, the Tommies have yet to play Hillsborough Central Valley. They're 4-0 against the rest of the region. Devils Lake, Carrington, Fort Wayne, Minnewacan, and Grafton. A win last night over Devils Lake, by the way, as Langdon turns it over now. 15 times they have done that. Thompson just 8. As now Schwabe throws it to Kyle Morehart and towards Carson Hager, the 2 assistants. Again, Jason Brand. If you're tuning into the broadcast, we hope you come back and stay healthy. Want to see you back on the bench. I know you want to see yourself back on the bench, too. Schwabe in the corner. Now for the Tommies, they're going to move to 7-0 on the season. As the ball smacked by Anderson, it stays with Thompson. Andy Schwab. Now Calling with 7, and Henderson swats it out of there. Be honest, a little bit surprised by the scoreline here. As there's a bucket for Claire Calling. That's her second of the game. She's at the 5 points now. Thompson showing really how good they are. But not just a win, but a win over a quality opponent and quality program. 90 seconds to go, 67-46. As Schwabe takes the tumble, gets up right away. That's good to see. We want no injuries. Never like to see that. As Schwabe draws the foul. 2 shots will come at the end of the contest here. As this one goes against Jalen Swanson. That is her first. Team's first. Her second. Beg your pardon? Team's first. Schwabe missed the first. Checking in, Rumfo and Aubrey Bating back on for Cora Bating and Henderson. Their days probably coming to an end. Sage goes to the bench, as does Avdom. In for the first time here today for Thompson, that's Maya Warkin, a 5'3" sophomore guard, and Nora Goulet, the 5'5" sophomore guard as well. They're both in. Also checking in for the Cardinals, this is Avery Lorenz, a 5'6", 7th grader. And for the Cardinals, Schwabe at the free throw line will bury it, and she will come out in place of Claire Calling. 68-46. Really, from the first quarter on, into the first quarter, Thompson never really in danger. Rumfo in the corner. Now Lorenz with it. Olsen. Janice, right corner. Let's drive baseline. Janice gets it back. That's a long 2 and buries it. Heavenly Janice, her first bucket of the ball game. 50 seconds to go. 68-48. And a clash of the number ones. A travel for the Tommies, but it won't matter too much late in the game as Langdon will have a couple more check-ins. Kemi Morstead, an 8th grader, 5'7" guard, and as well. And for the Cardinals, it's Erica Baki, a 5'7" freshman guard. Left side here now. Janice. Lorenz. Now Baki. Baki drives. Kick out. Cross court to Janice. Lorenz. 9 on the shot clock into Baki. Shot is up and missed. Rebound Andy Schwab. And that will just about do it here for Thompson's final game of 2023. The final score, the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Thompson stays undefeated, 68. Langdon area Edmore, Munich, 48. Step away here for a few moments. We'll come back for post-game reaction and interviews next.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
This holiday season, you may be thinking spend, spend, spend for everyone on your list. But don't forget about yourself and your future. Instead of spend, 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 try save, save, save with the CD special at First State Bank. A 9-month CD with a 5.07 interest rate, minimum $10,000. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And we're back here on the post-game. The final score in the Nordic Insurance Company, Chris Moe and Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Thompson 68, Langdon area, Munich 48. Chatting with Addison Sage, sophomore. And Addison, your team just keeps on rolling and keeps on winning. How does it feel to beat 7-0 heading into 2024?
It feels really good. I think overall as a team, each game and each practice, we just keep getting better and better, knowing what we're good at. And I'm just excited to see where we go.
And Addison, kind of talk about this team. The opposing coach, Rob Scher, mentioned that your team plays unselfish basketball. It seems like everybody gets an opportunity to possess the ball. Everybody gets an opportunity to score. Your response to that?
I just think we work really well as a team. We know what we're good at, and I think overall in our offenses, we share the ball really well, and we just know how to get open and score.
I know it's hard when you have a head coach that's absent due to illness at this point to continue to keep rolling and continue to keep playing well. Your thoughts on what he has taught you and the rest of the team, and what you hope to learn from him for the rest of your career?
Um, um, Obviously with Mr. Bren gone, we just have to keep doing what we know and keep progressing and keep working as a team, and we just have to play for him. Hopefully he's back soon, and I just love him as a coach.
Addison, I know you got a chance to, the way you're looking right now, not just go back to a state tournament, but go to a Class A state tournament. Your thoughts on playing these new teams and on getting these victories?
Yeah, this new class system, it really shows us like what we're up against and like the good competition we get to play this year, and I'm just excited to see where we keep going.
Addison Sage joining us on our post-game interviews. Addison, congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you down the line.
Thank you.
And we'll keep it, actually, take a quick break. We'll come back for post-game stats, more interviews after this.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union insurance agent, Jennifer Worley in Cavalier.
And we're coming on back with some post-game stats and analysis. Well, we may have another interview here right now. So let's bring it on back here to the assistant coach, Kyle Morehart. He's jumping on into the press box area, if you will. And Kyle, again, you and Carson Hager stepping into roles to try and fill the gap of one of the best head coaches in the state, in Jason Bren, and another win over a quality opponent. Your thoughts first of all on the match here today?
Yeah, well, nobody can fill those shoes of Jason Bren. He does a heck of a job. He's got a great program, but we just the girls responded. That's all we can say. The girls stepped up and they trust the coaches, no matter which coach is talking to them, and they did a nice job there. But performance tonight was good. I was very happy with the performance. We had a tough one last night. We came back. We won that, but it was a very physical game, and it was a hard-fought one. And then this one, you never know what legs are because it's less than 24 hours later. And we came out ready to play. We were pretty loose in the beginning, and I thought we did a nice job.
Nice job indeed. I'm looking at the offense here right now. There were 7 Tommies that scored 5 points or more, and Rob Scher alluded to it in the pregame interviews. They play unselfish basketball, and that's why it's tough to play the Thompson Tommies. I don't think you can ask for better offensive progress for this team.
Oh, absolutely. It's one thing we have here is everybody shares the ball, and so unselfish. It doesn't matter who scores the points, and we have shooters. You can be unselfish and not be good scorers, but we have girls that can put the ball in the hole from all around the court, and they trust each other, and it's a great thing that we have going on right here, and just another great win over the holidays. So, we feel good, and we can't wait for Coach Bren to get back here.
Absolutely, and you mentioned keep on keeping on. It's easy to say that, and it's harder for a coach to not find something to keep improving. What's the main focus heading into 2024?
Well, it's just always what it is. It's taking care of the ball, rebounding, continue to share the ball. Continue to be unselfish because there are times when any human being, any teenager is going to want to I want more points. I want to get a few more points. And then they start to play their little one-on-one. But that's one thing that we've Coach Bren has instilled in these girls. They're always sharing the ball. They're willing. The chemistry is really good, and the girls have bought in. So we're very fortunate, and we're just going to continue to do what we're doing and just keep emphasizing those points of interest and just keep working.
Well, we want to thank you for filling the shoes of Coach Bren in these pregame, postgame interviews and sharing time with us on our broadcast. And that's Kyle Morehart, one of the 2 assistant coaches filling in for Jason Bren out with illness. Jason, we want you back. We want to, I think Kyle wants to give the mic back over to you. So
Absolutely.
But we look forward to some more contests. Thanks, Kyle, and happy holidays.
Yeah, thank you, and Happy New Year, and appreciate all the coverage you guys do for us.
Absolutely. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some more post-game comments and our player play of the game, that sort of thing, next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Coming on back here to Thompson as the final score 68-48 on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moen Agency Grand Forks Dakota scoreboard. You scan the QR code at the bottom right-hand corner of that scoreboard, bottom right-hand part of your screen, and get information on how Chris can be an agent with answers for all your insurance questions. Didn't get a chance to go over the numbers here yet. Let's go over those right now. Quickly to close out the contest. It was a 5-5 tie early on. From that point on, Thompson really surged ahead. They led 18-9 at the end of the first quarter. They led at 36-24 at the end of the first half. Then they led at 53-38 at the end of the third quarter. And they finished out the game 68-48. Leading scorers, as I mentioned, Thompson had 7 scorers, scoring 5 points or more, led by Addison Sage's 16 points, 11 in the first half, 5 in the second half. She nailed 4 3-pointers. 14 points for Kaya Hurst, and 12 for Brenna Martin, 10 for Cindy Schwabe, 6 for Jalen Avdom, and 5 each for Jordan Tozer and Claire Colling. And for the other individual notes and team notes, 8 turnovers for the Tommies from the free throw line. Let me do some quick math here. They finished out. They only took 4 attempts in the entire second half. They finished off here 4 for 7 from the free throw line. So I think that might be something to work on. Get to the free throw line because you know those are going to count big time down the stretch. So 4 for 7 for Langdon area, or for Thompson, from the free throw line. And again, just those 8 turnovers. For Langdon area Edmore Munich, they were led by Cora Batings, 17 points, 10 of which came in the second half. 11 points for Jalen Swanson, 8 for Jaya Henderson, 7 for Meredith Rumfo, 3 for Michaela Olson, and 2 for Heavenly Janice. As far as the turnovers, 15 for Langdon area Edmore Munich on the turnover side. They were 8 of 10 in the first half from the free throw line. In the second half, they only had 2 attempts, and they made them both, so 2 for 2. So they finished out at 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Again, I want to reiterate, Langdon area Edmore Munich is a solid team. I've, of course, seen Rob Shear's program from the past in my time in rugby and here now, that they're a solid team. They are number 1 for a reason. This might be a tough loss for them today, but they're going to bounce back. They're going to get healthy with Jaya Henderson, and they're going to win a lot more games and be a threat to win the state title for sure. So it should be fun to watch them and some other teams in our region make their way towards the state tournaments. And that's the final stats and storyline here of the contest. Again, 68-48, that final score on the Nodak Insurance Company, Grand Forks, Dakota, Chris Moen Agency scoreboard. Let's kind of wrap things up as we do with our Enbridge Energy player of the game at Enbridge Life Takes Energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities, energy for life. It's Enbridge Energy. Our player of the game is Kaya Hurst. I'm not sure if she's gotten a shirt yet this season or not, but if not, and if we can, we'll run one down to her. We got a chance to interview her a little bit ago. Kaya Hurst finishing with 16 points. She is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Time now for RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drain for precision planning updates. Information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drain or visit planterdoc.com, 701-636-2119. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. My precision play of the game, it goes back to Kaya Hurst in the second half. She had a nifty rebound and kind of threw it behind her back right to an open Tommy for a shot. The shot was not made, but it was still a heck of a play. And part of the mini play, she made 14 points, including one made three-pointer and made free throw, as well as 5 made field goals for Kaya Hurst. That's our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the game. Again, one last time here, our final score on that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Thompson 68, Langdon area Edmore Munich 48. The Tommies go to 7-0 overall, and the Cardinals drop to 7-1. As we do always, but especially at the end of the year, I want to thank all those involved for helping us get these broadcasts on the air. For our executive producer, Mark Forseth, who has bailed me out a time or two, more times than I can count this year. So and we agree there's going to be more in 24 from our perspective for him, as well as our marketing producer, our marketing executive, main marketing man, Jim Burkmeyer, as well as Brandon Mickelson in the Halstead Telephone Company office, Jack Albee, the Magic Video Man, Chase Miller, the guy that creates the schedule for all these games, and as well him and the rest of the voices on YourLiveEvent.com. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, have a happy New Year, have a happy 2024, and we look forward to, as we'll keep saying, more in 24. For Quinn Schwab on the camera, I'm James Martins saying, sports fans, Your Live Event fans, show some pride.